everybody, Jason here from Ghostbusters News, and today, if you couldn't tell already, we're preparing for the death chill as we take a look at a replica of Ghostbusters Frozen Empire's red parka, as well as the must-have LightUp Gizmo. And before we get into today's review, I should provide a quick heads up here. At any point during the video, you would like to buy either of these items, either the parka or that LightUp Gizmo, we do have direct purchase links, and they're down below in the description. Now first, let's fixate on the parka. As this one, it was made by 8th Logistics Division, and again, I already mentioned, it replicates what can be seen in the upcoming sequel. Now the parkas used in Frozen Empire, they were discovered to be made by a company called Wugsley. However, they make all their jackets for actual expeditions below 0-degree weather, and because of that, pricing it can get a little high. It can be up there. It can be out of reach for a lot of Ghostbusters fans. And adding to that, the crew behind the film, they did their own modifications to that base parka. So even if you do buy the actual jacket and even the Wugsley Ghostbusters branded jacket, it's still not accurate to what is in Frozen Empire. So, of course, the Ghostbusters fandom, they answered the call. There are quite a few different makers out there that are fabricating this parka prop, and among the ones that I've seen, I gotta say, 8th Logistics, they are among the best. The overall quality, it feels great, being made of a splash-proof polyester with polyurethane coating. As well, from what I've seen in production stills and trailers, all the pockets appear to be included. There's 8 in total with 2 pin slots and 1 transparent pocket that you're taking a look at right here. That houses that LightUp Gizmo. Again, more on that here in a few, so keep watching. Also being sold by 8th Logistics is this black equipment belt, and while I don't think it's unique to them, it does fit and pair perfect with the parka. And not only does this look accurate to the film, but adding the belt, you can trick this thing out with a ghost trap holster, a radio, maybe even a PKE meter. And speaking of PKE meter, also available from 8th Logistics is this Frozen Empire PKE meter holster. Again, I've yet to really see it on the big screen, but from everything I've seen of this new style holster, it matches up. Now fixating back on the jacket itself, we've got brass key fobs, both a D-ring and a hook, with these two paired along with orange fabric details. There's also Velcro on the chest so you can add your own name tag, as well on the left arm. And for the time being, anyone that does buy one of these parkas, they will receive this No Ghost logo while quantities last. But again, much like the chest patch here, it is Velcro, meaning that if you wanted to swap it out with a more traditional Ghostbusters patch or a fan franchise patch, you can totally do so. And having the jacket on so far for the duration of this video, I gotta say, overall, despite the studio lights beaming down on me, I'm quite comfortable. And adding to that comfort, on the sides of the jacket, you're going to find zippers starting at the top of the hip. And this is great, especially for those who want to wear these things at cons, as it allows for better movement, in case you wanted to sit down, crouch, or anything like that while fully in uniform. For those curious, I'd say that the sizing on 8th Logistics website, it's pretty accurate. In fact, I actually wound up going up a size due to the fact that I'd be wearing a flight suit underneath with elbow pads. From there, let's light things up as we take a look at this LightUp Gizmo made by Imperial Tech Shop. And previously here on the Ghostbusters News YouTube channel, we featured a number of HasLab and Spirit Halloween Proton Pack mods made by Imperial Tech Shop. And their track record, I mean, it's sound. It speaks for itself. It never disappoints. And in speaking with them, they are obsessed in getting this thing just right. From the light placement, the way the wires are wrapped around, seriously, this is likely going to be the best gizmo you're going to find outside of getting your hands on a screen-used one. Another great thing when it comes to these gizmos is that they're being made with makers in mind. And what that means is taking a look at the back here, you see that little hole there? Well, that's to make things easier for those that know how to reprogram. And why would they do that? Well, let's say you see Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, and in that movie you see a different light sequence than what this one has. Well, you could technically change it. As well, included in the wires, there is one for data, meaning if there's some added functionality to this little light gizmo, like maybe connecting to the proton pack or ecto goggles or PKE meter, linking this replica to another prop, it would totally be possible. And when it comes to those lights and those wires, everything is mounted to a gray 3D printed base that, depending on the size of your pockets jacket, can be easily cut, fitting a variety of makes and models. Regarding a power source, all you're going to need is a USB power bank. Just plug it in there. The gizmo automatically begins to do its thing, and then just slide your power source in the nearest pocket, leaving the wires slightly exposed. Again, this is screen accurate. This thing looks so great, and if you'd like one of these to help combat the death chill, they're now available through Imperial Tech Shop. Also, do not forget to use promo code GBNews when buying that LightUp Gizmo, as that's going to save you 15% off. As well, be sure to keep checking out Ghostbusters News and Imperial Tech Shop on Instagram. Those links are also down below, as a giveaway is incoming. So overall, I could not be happier with the way this looks. Eighth Logistics Division and Imperial Tech Shop, they have managed to replicate what can be seen in Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, providing a screen-accurate look for a fraction of the price. And again, purchase links, they're down below in this video's description. With that said, that's all I've got for you for this one. As always, subscribe. If you'd like to join up with Ghostbusters News, check out our Patreon page. A link to that is also down below, and we'll see you right back here next time.